Johnny and I have had a little cat excitement this morning. Tux was by the front porch meowing at somebody, but it wasn't Panther this time, and we've got him around to the back side of the house again, but he thinks something's around front, so we couldn't see whatever it was. Little cat excitement. Good morning, Ruby. So what you thinking of our new book?
I'm liking it. What about you?
Yeah, it's getting really good now. So this is a standalone novel by William R. Forstchen, the guy that writes sort of post-apocalyptic stuff. This time it's EMC solar flares, really big one, kind of messes up the power grid. It's getting better by the minute. Bye, buddy.
Bye, Mom. I love you.
Love you too. See you this afternoon.
Okay, bye.
We're probably going to Whole Foods together after I pick you up. I'm headed straight back to the house this morning. I am taking Kitty, the big, fluffy, long-haired gray cat, back over to the vet to make sure her urinary tract infection is cleared up. Just a follow-up visit. But unfortunately, they only had an 8:30 appointment this morning, and I really could have used 9 or 9:30. So I'm going to have to hustle a bit to get back to the house, to grab her, to turn straight around and go to the vet. So just a little extra excitement this morning. I noticed yesterday here in front of the school that all of the forsythia or yellow bell is already blooming. I'm back home. Nothing like cutting it close. Let's go grab Kitty. She's back there, and she's not happy about it. She's being a good princess, Kitty. I was in the vet's office for 50 minutes, and that visit was complicated. No bad news. Kind of puzzling, I guess. So her kidney functions are good. They're all back in the normal range. The bun and the creatinine, they're in the normal range now. So they couldn't test her urine because she wouldn't provide a sample, but her numbers are where they're supposed to be. So probably the infection is cleared up. But she's lost more weight, and she's really thin, and it's not because I'm not feeding her, and it's not because she's not hungry, and it's not even because she's throwing up what she eats. So we're a little puzzled about that. And let's see what else. Maybe her potassium's low. They're going to rerun that. And Dr. Liz is going to think about what we can do to try to fatten her up a little bit. And maybe she was a little older than we thought she was when I first brought her to the vet in 2012. I don't know. We're not sure. So no really concerning stuff. But I guess I would be leaving feeling really good if only she had managed to gain some weight since the last time we were here. But Dr. Liz is going to, like I said, she's going to rerun the potassium and call me later in the day and maybe give me some ideas to try to... Oh, and she did tell me to lower her thyroid medicine. A quarter tablet twice a day instead of half a tablet twice a day. 2 times in a row they've run the numbers, and the thyroid's been a little low. So it's, I guess, too controlled. So yeah, we'll do that too. Anyway, she's going home with me. She's got a good attitude. She's the easiest cat in the world to do stuff to. So, I don't know. Hopefully we can get some weight on her. I've been back up to the vet with Kitty a second time. They had rerun her blood work, and actually her kidney numbers were still terrible. There was a long explanation why the first test was probably inaccurate and the second test matched up with what's going on with her, which I believe. And so they were able to run a urine test, a culture test this time. She does have another infection, but they're trying to decide which antibiotic they want to put her on. Thankfully, she's really easy about pills and liquid. Yes, I said that correctly. She's a cat, and she's really easy about pills or liquid. So whatever they think is the right thing to put her on, we will. I also got her some special food to help be easier on her kidneys, which could make a big difference. And I'll be stopping back by for some antibiotics once they figure out which one they want to give me. And hopefully she'll start to do a little bit better here. I got Kitty settled in the house and gave her some of the Royal Canin food they sent me home with. That's supposed to be easier on her kidneys. Only problem is it's such good stuff. I think they're all gonna want it, so I'm gonna have to feed her by herself. Don's headed for his run. I am headed to pick up Johnny, and then we're gonna go over to Whole Foods like I had said earlier. Michelle wasn't able to go shopping today. Her eldest, that's over at the high school, has exams this week, and when he's done with exams, he gets to come home for the day. So she's picking him up around 11, and that meant that going shopping was a no-go this week. So I'm bummed, but it is what it is. I could have gone by myself today, but I settled on the love seat next to Dawn. Was just feeling pretty comfortable, and you know, having to take Kitty back and forth, it just made sense to stay home today. Kat Campbell on last night's news says anyone that ran yesterday was a real trooper, and Dawn was very pleased to hear Kat say that. I always think he's a real trooper. I couldn't get out there and do that. So did your day at school go okay, buddy?
Yeah. How was your day shopping with Miss McLaughlin?
Well, I didn't get to go shopping with Miss McLaughlin. That's why I'm here with you this afternoon.
Oh.
And that's nice that we get to go together, because I know you enjoy coming. So, and you know, I had Kitty to the vet. Kind of kept me preoccupied a little bit today. So, any homework?
Yes.
What do you have homework in?
Math homework.
But not due tomorrow?
Not due tomorrow.
Due the next day. Okay, that gives us a little Johnny and I are having our usual good time shopping. Look at this pretzel bread club panini style sandwich he got, and he says this black cherry cream soda over here is the best. Take the cart back and
Look at what I thought was the Mazda RX-8.
Yeah, and it moved on him. It moved on him.
The reason I wanted to see that particular Mazda is because it uses a rotary engine. Wonko rotary.
Well, I'm sorry that it left while we were loading up, buddy. Maybe next time. Hey, Donnie.
Honey girl.
How are you?
Good.
Yep. It's in the back this time. Okay. So this is what Don's putting in, a multi-channel AV receiver. I am headed to meet Kelly. The guys got all the groceries unloaded for me, and I put them away, and Don helped too. And Kelly really wanted to be with me when I hit level 40 on Pokemon Go. So there's a yellow egg and a pink egg. Those are the lower levels, 1 and 2, at South Park and Emmanuel Holiness Church, which are not too far from the house. So she's gonna meet me at South Park. We'll do that raid. She's gonna hop in the car with me. I think we'll go over to Emmanuel. We'll hit the raid over there. And yeah, then I should be at level 40. Yay! Kelly has met me. We are piled up in Ruby. She has her 3 accounts ready to go. I've got my 2 accounts, well, Johnny's and mine account ready to go, and I've got my lucky egg on, and I'm gonna record my screen, but it's not gonna take a whole lot to go over the 40K or for level 4. We're over at Emmanuel Holiness now, and absolutely is going to happen at this this gym, because I'm like 1,500. That's right, 1,500 points away, and I should get like 6,000 or 7,000 for battling here. Tried to spin the Pokestop here at Mineral Springs, and it does this all the time. It says your bag is full, you know, when you keep on getting stuff. And I went in to clear out some things like I would always do, and it gave me over 100 items for getting to level 40. I didn't know what those items were, but I checked to see if I got a Shino Stone, because I sure could use one of those. That would have been totally worn out. Yeah, you made good progress though. What'd you work for, like 4 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, a long time. So you hung the center speaker above the fireplace.
Yeah.
But you still got to finish hanging the Wii U motion bar.
Right. Well, I've relocated the speaker, the front right speaker, and I hung the center speaker underneath the screen. And I ran all the cables and put the faceplate back on the wall, so the wall's all tidied up, buttoned back up now. And
you got the new receiver in place.
Right, but it has to be calibrated. It has a process you have to go through. I ran 2 new HDMI cables that are supposed to be certified for 4K. One of them's for the audio return channel, and I did do a fiber optic cable from the TV to the surround sound, which is what the instructions recommended. Depending on what kind of copy protection is in use by your content, it may or may not be allowed to go through the audio return channel.
So here is my nightly reminder on my phone. It must be 9 p.m. Is Ruby charging? Yes, she's charging. I promise. Honest, she is. So it's coming together.
Yeah.